Okay, so once again, I'm filming my computer screen. I need better software. If anyone wants to actually donate to my channel, which I highly doubt anyone would, you can send PayPal to Irish, Irish, M as in Mary, J as in Jack, K as in kangaroo, Irish MJK 427, the number 427 at AOL.com. So Irish MJK 427 at AOL.com. I would greatly appreciate it and give you a shout out. Okay, so here we go. So what I think that the item that I got from eBay is an antique paper mache snuff box, and I got it for $6. So I made an offer for $6. The seller wasn't an antiques dealer and said it was a tin trinket box. So I think what I have is a Georgian era paper mache snuff box. I'm gonna open it up in a moment for all of you to see, and I might get a surprise because it might just be a crappy old, well, not old, but probably like vintage 1970s trinket box. So we're gonna see that in a moment. But here's what I'm hoping it is. By the way, here's some paper mache ones that they made during the Georgian era and the mid-Victorian to late Victorian era. And okay, so here we go right here. Here's a shell one that is made to like look like a clamshell, and hoping that it's what I got here. So let's get to the unboxing. Here's another picture of that same Georgian period paper mache snuff box. And you might be wondering, what the hell is snuff? Snuff was basically perfumed tobacco that was made to be huffed up the nose to give somebody like a feeling of being high. All right, so let's get to the unboxing. And again, if you want to donate anything, even $1 to my channel, it's Irish MJK427 at AOL.com. And that's my husband's account. So I'll ask him to check, and if there's any donations, that would be awesome. Again, even $1 is appreciated to keep my channel running. So that was shameless of me. Sorry for trying to beg for money here. But you know, if you like seeing these antique unboxings, I need funds to keep buying the stuff because my husband's like slowly cutting up every one of my credit cards. So if you want to donate to my channel to see more interesting things being unboxed and opened and discussed, even $1 or two or three adds up if a bunch of people, well, I have like 3,000 subscribers. I mean, if each one of you gave me $1, I could buy quite a few things to keep the channel going. All right, so I'm hoping that this $6 purchase will get me something Georgian. And let's see, what do we got here? All right, now it could be, you know, a 1970s piece of shit, or it could be Georgian, or it could be even Victorian. We don't know because we're checking now live on camera. And what do we got? What do we got here? Oh, I'm afraid to look. But for $6, I mean, with $5 shipping, I didn't waste too much money. And so far, I'm thinking we got something Georgian over here. And if I can only, oh my God, can't even get this Ziploc open. There we go. All right, let's check it out. And yes, it is not tin. This is definitely not tin. This is paper mache, guys. And what do we have? We do have a Georgian era paper mache clamshell in my, you hear that? My dog is drinking water, of course, the minute I do a video, but there we go. Yes, this is definitely Georgian. It's not tin like the seller said it was. And let's see, does it still have the snuff inside? Now, it's a little worse for the wear. I can actually pick, like, you know, fix this. I can actually fix this. As a matter of fact, thinking that I was on, you know, target with this being antique and Georgian, I did purchase on Amazon, it didn't arrive yet, spray paint, black lacquer spray paint. And I could take this outside, like cover up the hinge that's made out of metal, by the way, with a piece of like masking tape maybe, and cover up this little piece that you could use to engrave. It's a little metal shield shaped thing with the masking tape, and then take it outside and just do a quick dousing of black lacquer paint, which I shouldn't do because you shouldn't mess with an antique and make it unoriginal. But if that bothers me that much, I can do that. All right, so let's open it up. Oh, wow, this is really light. It weighs nothing. And why is my dog whining? I just fed him two cans of dog food, and now he's whining for more. Do you hear that? He's a fatty. He's a fatty Arbuckle. All right, Grover. All right, I'll be back. Hold on. Got to let the dog out. Wait, hold on a minute. Do you want to go out or you want to eat? Do you want to go out or do you want to eat? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Oh, that's Bear, by the way. All right, Bear, do you have to go pee-pee? You want to eat? You want to eat? And that's Grover. Okay, another shameless beg for money. If you want to feed Grover and you want to feed Bear, again, Irish MJK 427 at AOL.com. And even $1 will help feed Grover and Bear. All right, so there we go. Do we have any snuff inside the box? And the answer is no. All the snuff has been huffed up somebody's nose back in probably about 1810 to 1830. Really interesting here. Okay, so I won. I pretty much won by getting this for $6. This was a really good score. I can't freaking believe my luck. The guy had it for $9.99 with a make an offer, and I'm a cheap bastard. And even if it was really Georgian, I didn't want to pay $10. I'm not really a cheap bastard. It's just I don't have that much money. My husband's always yelling and screaming about me using credit cards, and I figured the least amount that I pay for something, I'll get yelled at less. So, yeah, so that was a really good score at $6. Now, what is something like this worth? Well, it does have damage. It does have age. It has bubbling to the lacquer. Something like this, probably my guess is probably $50 to $80. In Europe, less. If you live in England, these things sell for less. I don't know why. For some reason, Americans pay more money for antique snuff boxes. Uh, but Americans, yeah, Americans actually will pay more for Georgian antiques. The English, people in the UK and Europe, actually, this is like found all over. You can actually find these type of Georgian era things in their thrift shops and flea markets and boot sales, car boot sales, very easily. Here in America, we don't find things this old that easily for some reason. Don't know why, but look at that. It really looks like a clamshell. And that's pretty cool that they made these things out of paper, actual paper. And my guess is that this is actually English. There was a company making paper mache. I forgot the name of it. A lot of paper mache things during that time. And pretty much people from Europe and the UK. By the way, the dogs are tapping on the door to come in. I'll be right back. So I was saying people from Europe and people from the UK. By the way, here's some other snuff boxes back there. As you can see, I'm really getting into them. And but I was saying people from the UK and Europe, pretty much when they immigrated to America, brought these pieces with them. And so the chances of, say, me walking into a thrift shop or going to a flea market and finding one of these is like, oh my God, like your chances are better at getting struck by lightning. But if you're in like Europe or the UK, you're gonna like find these all over the place. These were mass produced. These paper mache material ones that are not made out of silver or gold or brass, were sold for way less. These were like your middle class or lower middle class people's snuff boxes, and these were mainly used by men. So these were like little accessories that men had. So this is mantiques. And I'm starting to get into mantiques, as you can see here. But pretty much it was a gentleman that would place this in their pocket on their suit jacket. And anytime he felt like getting a rush, a nicotine rush, would actually huff the tobacco up their nose. And this fell out of fashion, I believe, probably somewhere in the mid-Victorian era, probably around the 1850s, 1860s. I mean, people still snuffed, snuffed and huffed, but pretty much pipes and cigars really started taking over and becoming more popular than this habit. This sounds interesting. I wonder what it's like to huff tobacco up your nose. Never done it. Some people still do it to this day. They actually, there's like quite a small amount of people, but they do still actually use snuff. So that's quite interesting. So there you go, $6. I scored. Again, these don't sell for big bucks, but it's really nice to have something that's really old and actually Georgian in my collection. I have only a few pieces that are that early. The rest of my stuff is mid to late Victorian, early 20th century. So awesome score. And again, if you want to feed my dogs and feed my addiction to antiques, you can actually donate to Irish MJK 427 at AOL.com on PayPal. Thanks for watching. See you guys all soon, and hopefully your donations will help fund my addiction to buying these things and finding these things on eBay. So long, and I'll see you guys all soon.